It's Saturday, 26th of September 2020. Stream is live. Hey everyone. Welcome back to part 4 of Hill Orc of Beogh. We're playing Game of the Month. I'm a bit late, sorry. It's having the classic Australian Saturday morning internet issues. But it looks like we're up and running now. If you haven't been joining me for the earlier ones, what's wrong with you? As an update, we're here in Depths. We've had these two followers with us, Beogh and Beogh. Pretty sure they're brothers. It's very cool. They've both got shields and tridents. I don't know. I love Beogh so much. I'm just so happy. Hey everyone. Yeah, I see people saying good morning. How's it all going? Yeah. So I haven't actually. Usually I do a check of what's going on in my game so I can remember, but because I'm running late, I didn't. So yeah, what are we doing? I remember we found the Gauntlets of War last time. We got some pretty cool stuff. That plus 10 Pearl Dragon scales is just insane. Boots of Running, yep. We found the Glaive of the Guard at some point last time, so that's also going to be a very good follower gift. JSC can watch because his girlfriend is having to self-isolate. Well, I guess that's good news, sort of. Hope she's alright. But good to have you along. Alright, so we did Depths 2. Now that we've trained up Beogh and Beogh to Warlords, we probably want to get some new friends to train up for the moment. I think we haven't been to Depths 3 at all. That's a lie, we have. Oh yeah, okay, we were partly through this when I had to stop, I guess. Okay. I wonder if we should do a roll call. Should we do a roll call? Mango says the Glaive of the Guard must be reserved for St. Roka. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're kind of running out of chances to see St. Roka. Trying to remember, did we ever buy the Amulet of Faith? I don't think we did we? There's also a acquirement scroll. Okay, I'd really like to get that Amulet of Faith. Especially, we're going to be doing our 3rd rune soon. And Vaults 5 especially, you like to smite a lot. So I'd really like to have Faith by then. Oh well. Whoa. There's a $11.27 donation from Sal who says, "Do not think that I have come to bring peace to the dungeon. I have not come to bring peace, but an axe. The Gospel according to Beogh, chapter 10, verse 34. Nice. Thank you for that. Reading from the Orc Bible, that's it. It's impeccable grammar from what I would expect from an Orc, but yeah, I'm down. Awesome. Alright, that's totally thrown me. I don't remember what I was doing anymore. We're gonna do a roll call, I think. Let's have a look at our army. Let's go stand over here. I'm gonna recall everyone in, and we're gonna have a look. We'll finish recalling. There we go. That's pretty impressive looking. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 warlords. And if I hit Control X, we can have a look at who we've got. So obviously Beogh and Beogh are in there. We have Argrim, Borok, Margrim, Argrim and Margrim. Maybe they're brothers too. Murdo, Ognian, Ogric, Orquin. I think we have... Do we have 2 Orquins? No, we've got 2 Waraks. That's it. And 2 Warbeoghs? No. One Warbeoh. So we've got Beogh, Beogh, and Warbeoh. Yeah, and we've got 2 Waraks. They're probably the descendants of... I don't know if you remember the Warak earlier who got eaten by an alligator. Good times. Yeah, and then we got a bunch of knights, none of which are named. So we want to train some of those guys up. Alright. I was thinking before this that I think I maybe want to go do vaults again. Not vaults, crypt. Although maybe actually the play is probably finishing depths first. No, but I want to have my piety, so I'm thinking you want to have max piety for Vaults 5 so you can smite wardens that lock you in. But if I'm going to go fight the greater mummies that were guarding vaults, I keep saying vaults, but it's crypt. We might need smites there, so I think maybe we'll go do that now. Let's just fast travel there. We'll see if anyone turns up with us. This didn't go well last time, just by the way. Oh, we got one random orc with us. Is this one random orc gonna help us fight some mummies? I guess. Alright, let's see if this one random orc goes better. So the last time we came to vaults, we ended up losing both our followers. It was quite scary. So there was Azel, at the same time that we had Khufu, and at least one greater mummy, and usually that means several. That guy was unnamed. That was Beogh. Yeah, I think both of those ended up going down. And Beogh, it looks like, had a Bardiche, so there's probably a Bardiche that we can salvage in here somewhere. We've lost like 3 Waraks, Kingdra says. Yeah, it feels like we've lost a lot of Waraks. Mango asks if we have even seen Urag or Nagale. No, we haven't. Not this game. I think all my previous Beogh games that I've played on stream or recorded have all had Urag in them. Not this time. That is the way of it though. You can't ever count on these things. Okay, so I definitely don't want to be bringing this orc in. Probably the best way to do this would be to have some teammates that are actually good standing around the entrance here, and we would try to stare dance these enemies into them. But I don't know, we can have a go with just this random orc. We have not enough MR right now to be fighting Azel, as well as no poison resistance. So I probably should fix that. I could have one or the other. I could have enough MR or enough poison resistance. Let's have a look. What are her odds of sleeping on? 16%. Maybe that's not so high. I'll go with the R poison. Okay, tell this orc to stay here, and I'll just try to bring Azel up. Oh, I fall asleep. Well, that's not good. Okay, we made it up. Okay. I mean, Azel, to be fair, Azel is an enemy that you often see around the time you're doing your first rune. So she's not that scary to us. It's more the fact that when we saw her before, we didn't have MR, and we had Khufu and the greater mummies. Oh, you're Dinner the Blade. I saw your name and I thought Dennis has added extra things to his name. But yes, I agree. Praise to Beogh for sure. Cactus asks where Blork the orc is. We're definitely too far in the game to see Blork. He's an early game enemy. Or friend, in this case. But yeah, I think it's very rare to get Blork in a Beogh game, because you see him early dungeon, and you can't convert things so you have 3 pips of Beogh piety anyway. So most of the time when you're seeing Blork, you don't even have the option to convert him, and then unless you're going to wait until you have 6 pips of piety so you can resurrect him, you often just kill him as well. Anyway. Jersey says, in before penetrated by Urag. Alright, so we know there are mummies in here. It's probably fine if we're fighting the mummies one at a time, because if things go terribly wrong, we can always smite them to death. I'm gonna yell, but it still would be better to stare dance them up. Well, that's probably just crazy, right? Probably. I'm yelling. I'm trying to get them to come. Crypt is really quiet, so you make a lot of noise here. Yeah, Khufu's not coming. And we don't have silent scrolls either. Blork was killed this game? Really? I don't remember that. I'll believe you, but I don't remember. Skylar, no, you didn't miss too much of the stream. I was having internet trouble, so we started kind of late. I got a force more of this greater mummy, so that tells me it's a new one. You only get that when you first see enemies you have force mores for. So that means there are at least 2 greater mummies and Khufu. And this is actually a terrible enemy to try to stare dance, because instead of just walking to us, the greater mummy can smite us and or torment us the whole time. I'm just gonna wait and see. Yeah, okay, we can reset. This might not work very well. And I mean, what are we going for here? We're going for just some extra. Okay, we've got it next to us. We're going for some extra experience on our Orc Warrior friend. This may be a bit crazy. It's fine. If we start dying, I'm gonna smite. Alright, good. Got the first one. That was good. We got drained for our death curse. Not so bad. You're looking forward to Orc Delver. I talked about this in the first or second episode. People were talking about Orc Delvers because you can find priests right away. But I'm not, I mean, I haven't tried it, but I'm not convinced that's better than playing a monk. Because, okay, you find a priest right away, but then you're at 0 piety. Whereas a monk, you find a priest, then you immediately go to 2. So, I don't know which is better. Anyway, I'm trying to call more mummies. Oh, there's both of them at once. That's not what we want. Well, Khufu's probably coming too, but maybe because they're both coming, that will make stair dancing incredibly dangerous. So I think I just smite the greater mummy to death. So we only have, say, Khufu to deal with, and not both of them. Yeah. And maybe I'll just bring the Orc Warrior with me rather than trying to stair dance. We'll just go fight. Throwing net is a pretty good idea. Khufu doesn't have any evasion. He's like a like the liches, where most of the time you're going to net them, and then he's going to waste turns trying to get out of the net rather than tormenting you. Oh yeah, and part of the reasoning that I wanted to come to Crypt... Oh, Khufu blinks? What? How did Khufu blink? How did Khufu blink? Does anyone know? Khufu? No, Khufu doesn't have a blink spell. What? Wait, what? Yeah, the tomb spell should make walls around him. So, gear. Yeah, I was thinking that. He has a ring or something, but I don't see any gear. Did he read a blink scroll? I don't think enemies can read blink scrolls. My understanding is that enemies of scrolls can only read summoning. Check the log. It just says... Khufu gestures wildly while chanting, Khufu blinks. That's suggesting that Khufu used a spell. He has Smiting, Summon Emperor Scorpions, the Tomb, Symbol of Torment, Summon Undead, Abjuration. Yeah, I don't know. My Orc... Wait. My Orc has Translocational Energy. What does that mean? No. I was gonna say, is there a Dispersal Trap around the corner? No, we would know that. Hidden moveset? I don't think monsters have hidden moves in Crawl. I don't think that's a thing. Well, anyway. We could finish Khufu off with a smite. I wonder if I could also just acid one him to death. Oh, he's done his tomb thing. Okay, so he's in here. Can I just smite inside? No, I can't. Okay, well, I want to dig in. So he's going to do his tomb thing and then sit in there and heal up. Which I obviously don't want to happen. So I'm trying the acid. Okay, good. We got him. Our Orc Knight gets leveled up. It doesn't look like Khufu had any items, just the spear. So I'm really quite confused about that. And we're going to go reset to fight this next greater mummy. There it is, the tomb. No, my orc doesn't have distortion weapon, I was checking that. But I don't know why he had translocational energy. Tomb of... I don't know how to spell that thing. Did the mummy curse put dispersal on my orc? I don't think so. Oh, did the orc have tomahawks of dispersal? Doesn't look like it. The log didn't show our orc throwing any. Is it? It might just be that the tomb spell does more things than I thought. I don't know how to spell things. I got it right. It just says it makes walls that push things away, but it's not my understanding that that spell blinks things. So I don't know. I'm really confused about that one. Yeah, I don't know how my orc got translocational energy. Hey, Mr. Tree. Welcome. Let's reset. I'm just gonna wait a bit. I don't want to fight all the Emperor Scorpions. Oh, that hurts. Oh, we both got tormented, that's why. We have been rotted a bit. Somehow we only have 7 potions of curing. I'm gonna wait. There might be more greater mummies. Khufu sometimes has more than just 2. He might have 3, so I don't know. Oh, okay, our orc just got a shield. Hey, it's Jorge! Again, it's strange that Jorge just got named, but Jorge is not named over here on the side. Alright, so that's cool. We can give Jorge, new Spanish orc, a weapon. We want to give him a one-handed one because he's got a shield. In which case I need to look for things. There aren't very many one-handed things. I could give him the +2 Spear of Flaming. It's kind of a bit sad. +1 Trident of Freezing is a bit sad here. I'm thinking of things that do stuff in Crypt. Poison and Freezing both do very little. So maybe I'll just give him a +2 Spear of Flaming. Okay, I'll tell him to chill here. And we'll go get that spear. Jorge's back and he brought shields. Give him the distortion trident? No thank you. Trident of Venom for the memes? Why is that a meme? Did the old Jorge used to have a Trident of Venom? I don't remember. Did he? That's fine. We'll give him... I'm going to give him the Spear of Flaming. It's sort of going to do, you know, a little bit of stuff here in Crypt. As opposed to Venom, which will do nothing. Yeah, Jorge is back from Spain. he had to go home and take care of some things. His exchange student Jorge the Orc. He's going to get absolutely owned by a Revenant, so I'm going to retreat him away. Speaking of which, I'll probably get owned by a Revenant. Alright, let's back up. Come back, Jorge. Yeah, that ghostly fireball hurts. We have even more glaives. We have so many glaives in our game. I've never seen so many glaives. See, the move I did there is because I know this vampire mage has Bolt of Draining, so I don't want to be standing in a row with Jorge. I want the bolts to hit me and not him. Not both of us. Someone died in Crypt to Khufu and Azel. Yeah. Oh, is that the Bardiche you're talking about? Yeah. That was over here. Yeah, so there's a Bardiche of Freezing, which I could pick up, because that's another really good weapon. I don't remember who it was, but yeah. I remember we were training up 2 Orc Knights in Vaults, and I said, hey, I'll just bring them into Crypt just to train them up, and they both immediately died. It was not a good time. Orc Loner. Very good. That looked like a ghost vault. Here is Frederick the Flawless. Well, let's get him around the corner so he's not making his servitor. And we're also getting smack talked by a ghost as we wait. Alright, Frederick hurts quite a lot, and now that I think about it, we don't have any cold resistance on. He has Bolt of Cold. We should switch. We don't need our poison anymore, that was for Azel. Let's go back to the RF RC ring. Which is that one. Good. He doesn't have any hexes, so I don't care about MR against Frederick. Taxicab's guessing that I smoked Khufu. No, we didn't. We fought him by hand mostly until he very strangely blinked away, and which no one has figured out yet. I certainly haven't. What the hell happened that he blinked? Here's another Trident Venom. Okay, so this ghost thing has a it looks like an unknown amulet. That might be the Faith Amulet that we're trying to buy. Oh, I don't know. There are still a lot of amulets that we've never found apparently. Acrobat, Regen, Reflection, and Accuracy. But I guess this would be a good thing to do. It's kind of scary. That ghost hits for 39 damage and an elect weapon. Should I evoke Rage? Probably not. Oh, that Vampire Knight's outside of the vault. He has a 6% chance to paralyze us, even though we only have 2 MR. I would have expected it to be a higher chance than that, but apparently not. So, whatever. Where did our friend just go? Where did Jorge just go? Oh, he's probably trying to fight the things in here. I don't know where Jorge is. There he is. Yeah, he's getting distracted by the things in the glass. He's filled by a bloodlust. You know, Jorge sees an enemy. He's never seen an enemy that he doesn't want to fight, even when they're inaccessible. Hey, Jorge just got made a warlord, and I see a crazy looking bolt that has a cursed toe in it and a cursed skull. So is this a good time to just quaff lignification and then just fight? I feel like it might be, because you become immune to... Can you be flayed as a tree? Does anyone know? Todd says maybe Jorge can help translate the Orcish anthem into Spanish. Maybe. Does anyone know? Can we be flayed as a tree? Because my first thought was I'll just smite the cursed toe down, but there's also a skull as well. Donald says, especially when they're inaccessible, he's one of those guys that picks a fight and yells, "Hold me back." No, Jorge is not like that. I don't know any Spanish. I would have joked that he said it in Spanish, but I don't know any. Oh well. I know how to say me gusta. That's it. No one saying anything. Alright, maybe I'll quaff the lig and just see. Trees can be flayed but not tormented. Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna quaff the lig anyway. And what we can do is, if we're getting flayed as a tree, is we can just smite the flayed ghost. So as a tree, we now are immune to torment. Jorge is not, so if he's getting too owned, we might have to do something about it. And this would have been a really good time to use our Lamp of Fire. Okay, I missed everything I wanted to hit. We reached level 24. I'm picking strength. We're getting super flayed. I feel like it's just worth resetting. Oh, Jorge is getting absolutely owned. Okay, he could die to the wandering mushrooms, I just realized. Yeah, okay. I don't want Jorge to die to the mushrooms. Oh, and the death caps can kill him too. Okay, so with drain life, so I better just get that cursed toe immediately. And I'm gonna tell him to run away because this is scary for him. Yeah, Phantasmal Warrior, please don't go after Jorge. Thank you. I feel like I'm just gonna smite the cursed skull. I'm not really afraid for me, but I don't know, I just don't want more random summons running around that Jorge could die to. And he's been healed. Thank Beogh. I need to be careful here too. Okay, he's been fully healed, it's fine. The Eidolon, that's the one. Also, I've just noticed that our MR's been halved, and that's a Vampire Knight. So that's probably also another thing that I need to smite to death. Because, let's check. We have a 40% chance to be paralyzed. And because those guys can go invis, Jorge might not necessarily be able to help us. Jorge learned how to relax while he was in Spain. People were talking about Fedas. Well, I played Fedas last game, didn't I? I don't know, I went fine with it. I like this. This is really cute, by the way. This is an interaction I really like. So the Eidolon just did fear. Jorge is running away. If I tell him to follow me, he's gonna snap out of it. So you can use your Messiah voice to just, you know, make him no longer afraid. That's I really like that. This room was crazy. So much stuff in there. And all of the downstairs, or 2 of the 3. And here's another cursed skull. Well, I was right in thinking that we'd end up using a lot of our piety in here by smiting stuff. We just one-shot killed that cursed skull with a smite. That's crazy. Smite's crazy. Speech times 100. Yeah, that's it. Well, on orcs, you have the Messiah bonus. The words of Beogh cure all fears. That's right. Just don't be scared, forehead. That's it. That's it. Just don't be scared. Also, I really like Jorge with the red shield and as a warlord. Looks really cool. Okay, so do we want to do this Ghost Vault? Maybe, because it has a blink scroll and it might have the Amulet of Faith. So we probably do. Fear not, my Orky son, for I am your meat shield. Very good. JFC asked if it works on non-orc beer followers. Yes, it does. So it's not a beer thing. I'm just flavoring it a bit. It works on all followers, including Fedas ones, I believe. Although, do plants ever get afraid of things? I don't know. Demons don't, so it never happens with McLeb or anything. Anyway, yes, I think it works on everything. Okay, so I think I want to do this Ghost Vault. It's kind of scary because of the cursed skull, but it's alright, we've decided we're using our piety. Okay, well, Jorge really wanted to get into this fight, so he can watch. I don't want him to come in with me, though. He can watch from the outside. And maybe what we'll do... Where's the exit? Up the top. First thing we should do is probably just smite the cursed skull to death, which I think we just one-shot killed again. That's crazy. Okay, and then I might just go to the exit, so if need be we can escape. Because if nothing else, it's the Phantasmal Warrior Vampire Knight combo again. Actually, we've got the ghost here, I'm just going to take him out. Jorge can help us. Except Jorge's on the other side. Jorge, come be useful. Where are you? You're over there. Okay, good. Is this ghost? Oh, okay, yeah. Apparently this is a gargoyle fighter of Che. Look at the AC on this. I've never seen so much. So we're probably actually never going to kill this thing unless we use smite. Or not. Jorge is doing a lot of the work here, it seems like. Okay, good. We got it. I'm surprised. I thought I'd have to smite it. Of course, smite ignores AC, so it is good for enemies like that. This vault spooks you? Very funny, David. We're gonna run back to the exit again. I've been feared. Interesting, Jorge doesn't get feared through the glass. Okay, I'm watching my MR. Okay, good. If we got MR minus there, I would have exited to reset. Okay, we were just straight up losing to that Vampire Knight. Base shield's 16. We just got a plain large shield, right? Plus 3. Okay, yeah, we started enchanting it, didn't we? Let us just ID. We've got 11 of those. It's a Regen Amulet. Not the faith that we're after, but it's better than the Amulet of Rage that we've just been carrying around for most of the game and not using even once, I think. So that's an upgrade. And we're carrying around an enchant armor scroll. So I feel like we just put it on our large shield. Cool. And in that case, we should maybe get a new follower. I don't mind doing the rest of Crypt. I'll just wait with curing. We might get rotted more while we're in Crypt. But yeah, so I don't mind, because we might have to smite things here, using our piety. If nothing else, getting enough gold to afford Amulet of Faith, and then we'll build our piety back up in depths before we do vaults. Cool. How did that die? I'm not sure what you're asking there. One or fun. I never know how to say your name. David didn't intend for his spooky thing to be a pun. Well, it was a pun, so there you go. Cactus AFK'd for a bit, suddenly we're in Crypt. Yeah, I decided to do Crypt. Just because, for the piety stuff that I just said. Alright, so I'm going to recall Orcs in. As our warlords are coming in every turn, I'm going to tell them to wait. And so we're telling them to stay here, and then when we get a knight like this, I'm going to stop the recall. So all of the allies that came before have been told to stay. The knight who just arrived has not. So if I run over here, we have Margrim and Orkrim with us as well. Well, that's okay. I can use the corner here to tell them to stay like that, where the knight didn't see it. So the knight's still following. Orkrim and Margrim have been told to stay. And our knight is going to come with us to probably just get owned by all this stuff. We'll see how it goes. A Shard Strike zombie. This is another huge... Okay, I don't like this stair. We're going to a new one. Let's try this one instead. That last one seemed scary. Okay, it's just... Everything's going to be scary apparently. Maybe if we go to the third stair. Maybe this will be better. Possibly. Oh, our dude's getting owned. Right, this stair was better. Oh, he's getting super owned. Okay, he needs to retreat. He's getting hit by all the draining bolts. Alright, come back now. We have even more glaives. That's a glaive of protection. Oh, we got glaives of protection already. Okay, good. And Corona. That's how you say that, right? That name is Corona. Alright, not a great name for this time. I'm going to give him the Glaive of the God. Because maybe we can guard against Corona. I don't know. But that's going to be really useful in here. Not only is it just an awesome weapon, but it gives him C invis. So I've been talking about how we're fighting these vampire knights that can go invis and paralyze us. If Corona has the Glaive of the God, he can still fight and help us. We're gonna get Corona to be helpful. Alright, plus it also looks really cool. It's got its own little tile. That is a Lich. We have a 14% chance to be paralyzed, but it's fine because Corona will fight for us. Will he rage? Kendra asks. No, he won't. Let's have a look at it. I can't look at it anymore. You can see it here in the description. So this has plus rage, as in evocable rage. Your monsters won't evoke things. So if you give them items with, say, evocable blink or evocable rage, what else is there? Say you gave them the rat skin cloak that could evoke rats. They'll never use those. The way that you need to get rage on your allies is if it's random rage. So if it had random rage, it would trigger. But yeah, evocable, no. You won't use it. But that's fine. It's still an amazing item. COVID-19. Terrible. Alright, Vampire Knight. Yeah, so we're less afraid. Unlike Corona. Although again, I just tell him to follow me again and he snaps out of it. And again, come back. Eidolon. Oh, up there. No, come back. Stop being afraid. Dude is afraid of everything. Every little Eidolon. Hey, we've been marked. Okay, let's run to the upstairs so that if we get swarmed by things, we're ready to go. Apparently, not really. And checking our gold, we are almost at Faith Amulet. I think once I get enough gold, we want to immediately go get it. Oh, evocable flight. Yes, thank you. Thank you, random dude. Can I give my orcs wands? No, you can't. You can give them body armor, shields, and weapons. So, you know, you can't give them cloaks or boots or any of that stuff too. I said Corona's name too loud, now they're investigating. That's it. Okay, this is a cool crypt ending. A lot of them are cool crypt endings. Hey, Corona's already been made a warlord. But he's really useful with the sea invis. I don't know. I feel bad missing out on more experience, so I'm gonna get some new. I'm gonna get a new recruit. So we got a new Orc Knight. Okay, so Corona wasn't with us for very long, which is good. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe Corona won't be with us for very long. Anyway, we're gonna have this new one. We're gonna train him up. I'm focused more on training new warlords than I am on staying alive. Try no freezing. Okay, not so good. Random dude asks if I'm ever going to learn any level 1 spells. No. I mean, we have a fairly light thing. What would Apportation be? I mean, I can just learn Apportation and have it be something that we could quaff Brilliance for, and maybe apport something. So I guess maybe we should do that. Alright, you convinced me. Normally, I would never even think about spells on a Beogh character, but I guess we're in a lighter armor than normal because we have the Pearl Dragon scales. So yeah, maybe we could Brilliance and use that. We'll see. It doesn't hurt to have it in our spell list anyway. Of course, once I go to 0.25, which will be next game, Brilliance won't make spells easier anymore. Logan says we haven't heard any epic airplanes recently. That's because there are way fewer planes right now. That may or may not surprise you. But yeah, not a lot of international travel going on. Oh man, this guy already got upgraded. So here's Beogh. Beogh the Orc Warlord. Let's equip him. He can have a... he doesn't have a shield, so I'm happy giving him just a two-handed one. He can have the Bardish of Freezing. And also, let's enchant weapon the +7 Bardish. It's now +8. We're getting ready for some epic... Say Saint Roker maybe can have a +9 Bardish if we ever find him. Alright, well that means we need a new Orc. We're training them up really quickly here in Crypt. Doing the same trick. As soon as I get a Knight, I'll stop the recall. And Warwick's coming with us. So I've retreated them away, and when Warwick goes off screen, I'll say follow me. And Beogh is also trying to make it, but he won't quite. So we'll just take the Knight with us. Oh, okay, I'm auto-exploring across the deep water. That's no good. Let me get back, because I don't want him just running through the middle of the map, trying to get to us and dying. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be careful there. We can walk on water. This Orc Knight cannot. Beogh the Freezinator. It's making me think of Mr. Freeze in, is it Batman and Robin? God, that was terrible. This is a +8 Broadaxe of Flaming. It's almost fully enchanted. I mean, we have the Freezing. I'm happy with the Freezing, but if we didn't have a good Broadaxe, that would be a pretty amazing find. We now have enough gold for the Amulet of Faith. I think we might just stay here though. I don't know, Crypt often has jewelry. It usually has rings, but you know, maybe the Faith Amulet will be here in Crypt 3. So we'll finish the floor and then we'll decide. I'm gonna step here. That is a Demon Trident. That is a very good one-handed weapon. We have another Warwick. This new Warwick has a Vamp Battle Axe, which is an awesome weapon, but I'd still rather he just have a polearm. So he can take the Glaive of Protection, I guess. I'm going to pick up this Demon Trident. That's another good weapon to give. I'm not giving it to him because I'd rather keep the one-handed ones for when we have Shield Orcs. Calculated says the Broadaxe is a good brand weapon target. That's right. This is an Ancient Lich who has a 20% chance to petrify us. You know, if that happens, we only have one cancellation. I'm just going to start smiting him to death immediately. It's worth it. He's trying to Crystal Spear Warwick. He didn't, and Warwick immediately goes to Warlord. Alright. Well, let's go get a new trainee. We're going through them like... I don't know. I don't know what a good analogy is. We're going through the training like... Hot knife through butter doesn't seem like the right analogy here. I don't know. Where'd our knight go? It's over there. Alright, we can have... Yeah, it's okay. We can have the knight and Jorge with us. That's okay. I'm not reading that one, Taxi. That is not an appropriate joke. Why am I carrying Invis potions when we have the ability to evoke it? I don't know, but we are. Reach level 25 and we feel stronger. That was the correct level up. This is a door just out to the deep water that our friends can't follow us on. It's okay. Another lich. Let's shut the door. Good. With that ancient lich, that would be the end vault, I'm assuming, and then probably there'll be the crypt entrance. So we might have some more greater mummies here. No. But I see a bunch of cool things. The +5 scythe finisher. I have not played with this since this got reworked. So this now, it's a speed scythe, which it always was, but now has an ability called Eviscerate. So it has the ability to one-shot kill things. I don't know if it works when orcs have it, whether they can just one-shot kill enemies, but I'm guessing maybe. So that would be a really interesting gift to give. We also have an artifact, amulets and rings. Please be faith. It's not, but it's an MR++ amulet, regen plus amulet, strength +2 amulet. And we have our ring that we've got, RC ++. So this is an easy, well, let's see what the other rings are first before we commit. But I think this is probably an easy amulet switch. That's a ring with evocable blink. That's worth just having in case we need to evocable blink for some reason. This one is not a good ring. There's another one. That's an RLEC ring. Worth having. We've been carrying around an uncursed staff of air if we need to get RLEC, but that means we can't really fight, so this is just better. That's a protection from firing. I don't think we need that. Okay, so yes, we want to switch amulets. We're going to have ditch the regular regen. We're going to have this one of Tiggy. That means we have plenty of MR. So we don't need to carry 2 MR rings with us. We actually don't need to wear one at all. So now, because this is a really good amulet, maybe we won't buy faith. Maybe what I'll do instead is spend my gold on, say, +5 evasion or scroll of acquirement. I'll think about it. We'll finish clearing crypts here. An unknown scroll. It's summoning. Okay, that's another good thing to carry. And now we've done most of the floor, so I don't mind just running around through the water here. It's fine. No. Who said that? Random dude says you thought the Spanish orc died. Yeah, you're talking about Jorge. Jorge did die, but this is, or maybe he didn't die. He went back to Spain for a bit, but yeah, he's back from Spain. We got a couple of votes requirement. JC says finisher doesn't need evocations or anything. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yep, so I think our orcs will use it just fine. Is this the revised requirement? RZP us or still the old version? It's still going to be the old version. So yeah, this is the final game of the month on 0.24. And from future games will be in 0.25. So it's still the old requirement. So yes, we'd have to pick a category and it could just be crap. Yeah, I guess we can go for the requirement scroll. What would I do? I'd probably go armor because I still just want a helmet. We got a +2 hat. We've had no magical helmets in our game whatsoever. Yep, no magical helmets at all. Our weapon's fine. I mean, I could go jewelry and hope for a better ring. We have all these artifact rings that are fine, but we don't really want to wear them at all times. I don't know. I'm going to go for the magical helmet. Yeah, let's go do that. So it's on D12. Oh, we lost our orcs. Fine. Alright, we're gonna pick armor. Please give me some sort of artifact helmet would be what I'm most after. Oh. Well, we got the +8 orange crystal plate armor. Oh. That's actually... Oh. What do we do here? That is a sick body armor, but so is our Pearl Dragon Scales. And our Pearl Dragon Scales has +6 Slay on it. Oh, this isn't an easy choice. Okay. Well, let's compare. So we've got 43 AC right now and 15 evasion, which is 58 in total. This would be 49 and 11, which is 60 in total. This also gives us clarity. So we'd be losing our RN, which is not a big deal. We lose our evocable invis, and we lose +6 slay, but we get extra RF. Yeah, I don't know. Logan always says, always acquire armor out loud and then presses A, acquiring a weapon. Yeah, that's why you say, always acquire armor. Random dude asks why I have RF Dex -2 ring when a protection of firing is better. You are correct. Thank you. Because I'm a bad player, not paying attention. Yes, you are absolutely correct. The protection from firing is just better. Why do we have that at all? We probably don't need that. We have an RF ring already. I don't actually know which one's better here. Because well, we just got C invis on something, didn't we? On our ring? No, what did we get C invis on? Oh, on our amulet. Yeah, so we have the C invis. I don't care about that. I don't care about the RN that much. The evocable invis is nice, but we have 3 potions of it, so it's not like we desperately need it. It's a +6 slay, that's the thing. But with Beogh, you don't care about slay that much. I feel like maybe the orange crystal plate armor is the play here. Because we'll have more AC, and then with our next set of gold, I can buy a +5 evasion. Do I have any spells Archmagi would be useful for? No, not really. If I'm going to be casting spells, we're going to be quaffing Brilliance, and that gives you Archmagi anyway. Todd says he's not sure how much you can stack up slaying. Is there diminishing returns? No, there's not. More slay is just better. It's just that I don't know that we need it. As you pointed out, we have Gauntlets of War, so we got +5 slaying on that. But you don't really need huge damage with Beogh. You've got Smite, and you've got Warlords providing you extra firepower anyway. Yeah, it's not diminishing at all. Other people are agreeing. So, I don't know. I feel like I just go for the more AC option. As we train more and more armor skill, that will also protect us more and more. And maybe we'll just gift these +10 Pearl Dragon Scales to a follower. Yeah, I think that's probably what we do. So I guess we wear another ring for the moment. Protection from magic. Yeah, this gives us more RF. Yeah, and I think then we next buy +5 Ring of Evasion. Let's get rid of this Shield of Freedom and the Amulet of Faith. I think we're pretty happy with the amulet that we have at the moment. Yeah, okay, so that was a pretty good acquirement. I wasn't expecting to upgrade from a +10 Pearl Dragon Scales, but here we are. Orange Crystal Plate Armor. Pretty insane. Alright, so that's Crypt done, so we're back to Depths. I said when Crypt finished, I was going to quaff Curing, so we got our HP back. And then, yeah, we want to go to depths 2 so we can recall our orcs. Oh, we got a bunch here that haven't been recalled. Okay, this actually just works. So, because we recalled all our warlords into crypt and these ones are still here waiting for us, I see there's a Jorge the Orc Warrior. That's pretty funny. So there's another Jorge. Wait, was he just the Jorge? No, I swear like the first Jorge was a warlord, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was this guy. Because he's already been gifted, so that probably was the original Jorge. Yeah, it probably was. So we actually have 2 Jorges. He never died. There you go. Well, I'm just going to say follow me. We're going to have a huge army of trainees potentially. And we're just going to run around on depths 3 and see how we go with them. Or we could just have these. Where's Jorge? I see him. He's all the way up there. He's not going to make it to us without bringing a bunch more. Okay, we'll just take these 3 warriors and Oreg the High Priest, who has been gifted a buckler. Okay. Blink scroll is good. Yep, as long as it's just melee enemies and it's fine. I don't care about Titanic Slimes. We'll just block all their attacks. Look at this. Literally no damage. Easy game. Easy life. The Spider-Man meme comes to mind. I love that meme. Alright, I'm gonna try to watch their names, but what is going on in there? Oh, there's just a room you can't go into that's empty. Interesting. Oh, it's just telling us that there's stuff. Okay, I'm kind of tempted to just smite the Lich, but he's also not doing anything other than poisoning my orcs to death. Oh, that's a green death? Okay, well, everyone retreat. Everyone is so dead right now. Okay, I'm smiting the Lich to death. They need to die. I'm also poisoned to death. That orc made a body. He's just a warrior. I totally don't need to revive him or resurrect him, but I don't know. I feel bad when I don't. Okay, so you're going to be revived. The other ones are poison. So what I can do here is I can just leave them on this floor. They probably are not going to die, but anyway, I go upstairs and then I wait here. So they're going to wait off the poison downstairs and then they should be fine. Although, where's the warrior that I just revived? There he is, resurrected. Okay, cool. Another Lich. It's just going to be Lich City. Okay, I'm really glad that that didn't get us. And now he's lightning bolting everyone. Oh, it's another green death. I just noticed. Okay. I'm not paying attention. Those green deaths are super, super scary for our orcs. We just got some more names. We got another Beogh and we got a Bogbrand. So Bogbrand already has a two-handed halberd. So he's probably a perfect person to give the +10 Pearl Dragon scales to. Yeah, he doesn't need a weapon. I'm just going to make him really tanky. Whereas Beogh does not. So he can take Finisher. And maybe he's going to insta-kill some things. Logan says I should add a unique called Jorge with some sort of spicy flavor. RZP is asking for a suggestion for an interesting range character. Yeah, Halfling with slings is fun. Yeah, you can have a go with a Halfling. Also, Gargoyles are kind of fun, ranged, and they're tanky. If you're up for it, Baraki are interesting with range because they have extra vision. And another one, Kobolds I've never tried the new one, but they're good with crossbows. You can try a ranged Tengu, they're pretty good with crossbows too. And because they have move speed, you can kite things. So yeah, there are a bunch of options you can pick. I'm going to just smite the Green Death to death. Because, yeah, I don't want my orcs getting poisoned to death. That is just a bone ring. Ring of Stealth. No, thank you. Do I have enough gold? No. I need to get to 825 gold to afford the +5 evasion ring. +3 protection. Yeah, I don't really need the extra MR I'm wearing, so yeah. Let's just go +3 protection at all times. We've got 52 AC, so I'd definitely rather have evasion as a ring than extra protection. But I'll take the free AC. That's resist corrosion ring. It's probably another thing I should carry around. Oh yeah, Arbalest Formicid. Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, you can have double-handed weapons on Formicids and shields. That's pretty good too. Check the log to see if Finisher is finishing things. Good idea. Yes. Oh, yes. It definitely is. Beogh hits the jumping spider from afar with Finisher. The jumping spider is blown up. So yes. That's going to be a yes. It looks like he is finishing things. Mortal Kombat comes to mind. Finish him. Test your might. That takes me back. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we're done with depths 3. Cool. On to depths 4. I should not bring them down yet. I'm going to tell them to guard this area, and I'll just check that it's safe. And you know what? I didn't do that much on this floor, but I probably should be bringing enemies back to them. We're going to enchant this Bardish. It's +9 draining. So if we ever find Roker in the next couple of floors, we'll be ready. And I'm going to keep enchanting my large shield up. Explosive Scythe is metal. Yeah, it is. David says, can Formicid use a longbow and a tower shield? Yes, they can. It can be the ultimate tank. So yeah, they got 4 arms, so you can have 2-handed weapons and shields. Even for range, they can use a longbow like that too. So I'm just fighting the enemies. I'm not bringing them up right now. Apparently, I'm lazy. So I guess I'll just go get my friends, seeing as I'm not bringing enemies back anyway. I had an opportunity there to leave Oreg. I probably should have. It's dangerous to have the High Priest with you. They're gonna retreat away from a Fire Giant. That was just ID. Okay, cool. This looks like we're walking into some sort of vault. So I am going to exclude this, and we're going to come back later. I want to do vaults last. This just looks like another entrance in. Stop it. Stop bringing me into the vault. I'm retreating them away so I can get around the corner because I don't want to be drawn further in. Did he finish anything? No. He's still hitting stuff, like even just as a +5 scythe of speed, even that's going to be pretty awesome. There's Boris. Is that the second time? I think so. Finish him. Didn't finish him. Yes, he did. Boris is blown up. There you go. Beogh finished Boris. That's awesome. That's pretty sick. The thing is though, Boris is not finished because he keeps coming back. I feel like if you kill Boris with finisher, he should just be finished. That's it. No more coming back. He's been blown up. He can't reassemble. He's a storm dragon. I gotta be really careful that my dudes don't get hit by the bolts. Storm dragon scales. That's a pretty decent one to gift to orcs. I mean, you'd probably most of the time give them gold dragon scales, but yeah, giving them Aralek is also a survivable thing. So they're not getting killed by electric golems and the like in Zot. Oh no, he's still in night. I'm frantically watching the screen to see if this guy gets upgraded. He's got the boomerangs. He's in the boomer squad. We have a whole squad of boomers. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Yeah, I gotta get away from my orcs because I don't want them getting hit by the bolts of fire here. And we have even more glaives. A +4 glaive of training's pretty good weapon. I'll pick that up. Although we have multiple other two-handed things. Alright, it looks like we're just going into the end vault now. Oh no. Okay, I'm taking this slowly here. The Deep Troll Earth Mage has LRD, so he can just decide to just over and over again blow up our orcs that are behind us. Yeah, like this guy is doing. Okay, that was sketchy. They will live though. I should wait. Okay, cool. This is okay, but I gotta do it slowly. Okay, good. I was just worried about the bolts of cold. I give it to Auric. Haven't I already gifted? Yeah, Auric has a buckler on. It's just hard to see, or you can't see it at all. But yeah, no, Auric has been gifted. Oh, he's now got a shield. So apparently Beogh upgraded his buckler. That's good. Makes him more survivable. You know, he's not going to die to the first juggernaut attack or the first alligator bite that comes his way. I feel more experienced. That's not good. That means they were fighting. Apparently they didn't die, which is good. My guys need to retreat. That's a... Oh no. Okay, they gotta be careful. I don't know if you saw the Chaos Cloud there. But the Chaos Cloud can turn them into shapeshifters, which is not good. I'm really tempted to retreat you away so you don't just die to fireball. Yeah, so if your orcs stand in the Chaos Cloud, they'll stop being orcs. Which can be funny. Like you can have, they'll still be named, so you might have, say, Orag the shapeshifter, and he'll switch into various dragons and things. But yeah, it's much better just to have them as orcs. Why do the devs hate us? The devs act in mysterious ways. There's no point trying to understand the devs. Alright, on we go. Depths 5. These salamanders, when they're standing in lava, are so hard to find. Super camouflaged. We have enough for the +5 evasion ring. I'm just gonna go do it straight away. I'm seeing our Zot entrance tiles, so we'd rather stay away from that if we can. Yeah, Warbeard the Quicksilver Dragon. Exactly, you get stuff like that. Okay, cool. So we can get +5 evasion. We can ditch +3 protection that I wasn't even wearing anyway. I was still wearing the resist corrosion, whoops. Whatever. So we have insane defenses. 49 AC, 16 evasion. It's pretty nutty. And 28 shield. So we're tanky, we have absurd damage, even discounting the fact that we have an orc army with us. So, I don't know. Our characters should be pretty set at this point. Where are we going? Without ever knowing the way. We're going to Depths 5. Saint Roka might be in Vaults 5. Could be. He could be in Vaults 5. You're really set on finding Saint Roka, Mr. Mango. Oh, we got some more followers with us. We brought some extra ones. So we got a sorcerer and a random priest. The sorcerer might stay alive, but I doubt the priest will live very long. I cannot walk over the lava. Okay, this is fine. We're not on any walls, so this the deep trolls can't just blow things up. Our Beogh, with his finisher, has just become a warlord, which means we probably are finished with him for the moment. Do you see what I did there? So we're going to take him up. We're going to get rid of him. I'm just going to tell them to retreat. Because he's the warlord, he'll go first, and then I can just block the door. Yeah, cool. Now follow me. See, you can do orc herding. I just ran into the end vault. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, the Stormcaller is dangerous for them. As is a gold dragon. As is all of this stuff. Okay, we're gonna take this real slow. This is really, really dangerous for everyone. Nice! The sorcerer paralyzed the Black Draconian. Okay, cool. That was helpful. Our knight has still not leveled up though. I have been stopped from getting to him. Oh man, he just nailed all our dudes. Okay, well, rip sorcerer. Aurag just went down as well, right? Yeah, okay, Aurag just got owned. Oh well. That's the thing. Even the high priests and the sorcerers don't last very long at this stage of the game. Bad luck. Todd says that Saint Roka is in Holy Pan. I don't know if Roka can spawn in Pan. Maybe we can just imagine that that's true. Praise be your brother. We might see him yet. He could be here in... There's a little bit of Depths 5 to go. He could be in Vaults 5. Bogbrand is now warlorded. I'll keep Bogbrand with us for the moment. Yeah. This is bad. Yeah, I didn't want to run around the corner and leave the Stormcaller on his own. Also, the Death Drake is extremely threatening, so I'm going to smite this guy. If he makes miasma clouds, all our orcs are going to die to it. Yeah, F for Aurag. This is a strange little thing that has a bunch of staffs in it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not that afraid. Yeah. We have extreme amounts of damage, so one random Titan is not threatening. I didn't even bother putting my RLF on. Chaos Spawn is nearby. Oh, I couldn't even see it. Oh, we got another Auric. Okay, Auric has boomerangs. He can have a double-handed one, and give him the Glaive of Draining. We're still holding the Bardish of Draining just for a little bit more. We'll see. We've finished Depths 5, so we'll see if we find Roka in Vaults 5. Cactus says, who is the weakest non-Zom god? Good question. Wu Jian now, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, now that Wu doesn't have Pin, Wu's pretty bad. I don't know. I have to think about that. It also depends a bit on your character. Like, obviously, they change depending on what your plan is. I'm not sure that there's definitely one god who's just worst all the time. Like, for instance, Sif Muna's pretty weak, I would say, generally, but on the right character, Sif Muna's, you know, not terrible. So, yeah. Alright, Depths 5 is done. I have 121 gold, and this enchant armor skull is 120. That seems like a sign. We'll just go buy that. But it's time to do our third rune. And for third runes on Beogh, I pretty much advocate every time. It should be Vaults 5. You don't want to do Abyss because your orcs can't follow you through Abyss, and they get lost forever once you get teleported away. Slime is really not good for orcs either, because one, they get owned by acid on acid blobs, but two, they just ignore the acid walls, so they just die just walking around. Also not good. So Vaults 5 would be the one left over, but you're also really good at Vaults 5, and I'll show you why. I've shown it before, but we can do another demonstration. Works every time. So what you do is you go to Vaults 4. If you're just trying to do this, as in you're not just trying to train orcs, what you do is you get your whole army, or a bunch of army, and you stand them here on Vaults 4. Tell them to wait. You then just stare dance over and over again, stare dancing enemies up into your allies, and then if you ever see a warden, which is the thing that normally stops you from stare dancing, you just smite it to death. So, foolproof. JSC says, just use immolation. No. And we'll talk about that now. So I'm going to go down. We've taught our orcs to stay there. Okay, why would I not use immolation now? You're thinking, you don't have any orcs with you? It would be great. Just immolate, blow up all these guys. The reason that you don't want to immolate is because if you have no orcs with you, Beogh can gift you some as you get experience. So as you're getting experience in the chain of explosions, you might get some orcs. The chain of explosions continue. Beogh is unhappy that you just burnt your new orc followers that had nothing to do with you. It wasn't your fault, it was Beogh's, but Beogh still is angry. You get excommunicated, which is bad enough on its own because you know you're separated from Beogh's love. But then you now come back upstairs onto Vaults 4 and you're surrounded by a now hostile army of warlords. Not a good time. Calculator Mango says Zathor. Oh no, I'm not that afraid of Zathor. Zathor only has a 1% chance to paralyze us, and we have 2 pips of RF, so that's okay. That guy has just a broad axe. Okay, that is a plain light shield. Fine. So yeah, we're gonna stare dance things up. The thing to note is that all these guys with axes are gonna cleave, so our plain orc actually needs to be retreated away, or he's gonna die in one single turn as a plain orc. Come back. Yeah, he's already upgraded, but even the warrior is gonna have trouble against axes. So I'm still gonna retreat him away, and he's just gonna get experience as we do this. We reached level 26. Yep, see, he's an Orc Knight already. Come back. Stay. And we're just going to keep doing this. He probably should still retreat. He's a Knight, but that's a lot of cleaving coming in. Yeah, and this is the plan. I gotta make sure he doesn't get owned by Zathor. Zathor doesn't have Fireball, right? Yeah, it's just Searing Breath, so that's fine. As long as he's not behind me, then he's not gonna get killed by Zathor. That is a +4 plate armor, okay. I was checking it because, especially if that's an RF plate armor, that's really valuable for them to have in Zot against Orbs of Fire. David says you can still solo branch like the Slime Pit, fine. Yeah, you can. Like, you absolutely can just go to Abyss. But, yeah, you're on your own. And that's no fun. When look how strong you are at doing vaults. And I'm not even using proper Orc army. If I had, say, 10 Warlords with me, including Finisher, as soon as I come up the stairs with that many Orcs around, everything would just instantly die. And I wouldn't have to do a single thing. It's just that we're trying to train. And we haven't even seen a Warden yet. I haven't even need to use Smite. Yeah, so at this point, I feel like we may as well just bring the Orc with us. We just got one. Usually, again, it would be better to have more. Oh, I don't want him to get corroded. Because, you know, they're going to mite each other. But I'm, again, focusing on training, not on what is best for staying alive. Okay, well, not a single Warden. That's really unusual. And I'm working my way to the outside, which is what you always want to do. You don't want to be running into these side things from the middle. You want to be fighting from the corners, if you can. Because then you're going to have the fewest enemies at once. Okay, he's now a Warlord, but not named. Does Zathor trample you off stairs? Yes. So Zathor potentially could have trampled me. They should change Abyss so no God abilities work there. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that one. This time it is worth putting our Aralek on, because we don't want to get hurt here. Yeah, like that. Okay, you're still unnamed. Oh, we're seeing Orcs. Is this a sign that St. Roka's here? Is it a sign? I mean, you can just have Orcs in Vaults 5. It's not definitive, but this might be a sign that St. Roka is around. Oh, that guy converted too. He is gonna get utterly owned. Dude, get back. Stay alive. Come back. We're seeing more Orcs. We're seeing more Orcs. Where are you, Mango? Are you excited? I don't want to hype you too much. Again, it's not definitive, but this might be a sign. Oh, where'd our Warlord go? He was supposed to be following us. He ran off. Uh-oh. Our Warlord ran off to... Yeah, come back. Follow me. He heard that... I'm so excited I can't even speak. He heard that St. Roka might be around, so he ran off to find out. That is a Tengariba. He's not a good enemy for your Orcs. Convoker is already convoking. I could smite this guy, or I could just let him convoke because I don't care that much right now. I'm seeing more Orcs. This one down here, I'm surprised is still alive. He's actually gonna live through that. Amazing. That's a warden. Our first warden. When we weren't even at the stairs anymore. Oh, our random dude died. Oh, because that dude had an axe. Okay, yeah, I should have known. My bad. Okay. I'm taking this slow. Alright, we got some names. We got Gorbash, the warlord. Oh, I don't have a double-handed one for him at the moment. I need to go get him a good polearm. We'll wait and see. Gold Dragon. Okay, they'll need to run. We've also got Bogmar, the Orc Knight, who probably also wants a two-handed polearm. Yeah, that's why I ran. I didn't want them to get Gold Dragon thinged. Oh no, they're fighting. It's just a preserver. Okay. I'm super stressed. I'm more stressed right now about my orcs and about Saint Rockham maybe being here than I have been about anything else this episode so far. Shaman, that's okay. Whew. Yeah, so Bogmar. He also wants a two-handed one. I don't think we've seen any good, two-handed polearms on Vaults 5 that we could just grab. So we're gonna wait for a bit, but yeah, we probably, like, there are Bardishas around, there are a million glaives. We'll deal with that in a moment. Okay, well, I'm not gonna run in there. We're still gonna keep doing around the outside. So we're gonna keep the suspense up that Saint Rockham might be here. But no, it's safer to be sticking to the outside if you can. That was a Vamp Spear and an Enchant Armor Scroll, which is immediately again going on my large shield. I mean, it's probably safer for them to have polearms so they're not running into the fight. But what's this? A Vamp Spear. You know what? Vamp Spear is not a terrible weapon. I'm gonna give this to Bogmar. Because yeah, it's gonna heal him as he fights stuff. So I'm okay with that. And then Beogh might gift him a shield. Storm Dragon. Oh, watch out, friends. I think you better run. Odds of being marked at 3%. It's not that high, but I could also... Oh, I'm not even carrying any more extra ammo, so never mind, I can't do anything about it. Other than stand behind orcs, but I ran them away. Follow me, follow me. Remember to do your follow me before you rest, so they don't run off. Double Lich. Oh, is the Lich invis? Yeah, transparent, because I see the Yaktor shooting again and again at the Lich. Feels bad. Oh, double Titan. Let's put Aralek on for double Titan. Triple Titan? Mom, get the camera! Cactus is hype. So this little room so far, although one came from behind us, has had 3 Liches and 3 Titans. And now Shadow Dragon. We don't have any RN. It's okay. What is that wisp? It's a whole... whip. It's a holy one with Aralak on it. That's not so good. If that had a bunch of, say, good resistances, it might be something I'd consider giving to an orc. But it does not. I'm gonna keep running around the outside. Okay, again, another one. Another Titan. I see a gold dragon. It's below us. Did that get convoked in? I don't know, but in any case, my friends can't fight a gold dragon. I'm gonna smite it to death. It made a gold dragon scales, which was good. This is a good time to throw out a lamp of fire. The thing that I never remember. Someone summoned things? Who summoned it? You can find out, right? This guy. High Priest. No, let's retreat everyone back. This is scary. Yeah, I think I'm okay just fighting this. Yeah, we're so strong. You need to retreat too, if only because you're being hit by a battle axe of freezing. Alright, everyone follow me again. We have Gorbash and Gorbash. Man, these orcs are really not that inventive with names. They double up a lot. That wasn't good. Okay, we got hit back off screen, but our orcs finished off the Ancient Lich. So we have who needs it? Is it the other Gorbash? Just has a flail. So he also wants some sort of polearm. We're still not seeing any good ones here in vaults. There's also gold dragon scales there, so that's obviously fantastic for followers. Gives them RF and RC and R poison, as well as just making them have a lot more AC because it's a heavy armor. So I'd still rather give orcs polearms, but for orcs that have a polearm already, this is a really good thing to gift. And I have slots, so I may as well carry it around. Gorbash and Gorbash. So are they brothers? Is that the naming convention that orcs just name their children with the same name? Maybe their names are like jerseys, it's their last name. Their father is Orkal Gorbashev. Very funny. Alright, so we're gonna run into this one. If we're gonna pick one of the corners, we probably want the one that maybe has Roker in it. Well, there's our rune, maybe. Okay, it was our rune. I'm not seeing Roker. Maybe quell your hype a bit. I mean, you can just have orc packs, so it might have just been an orc pack. We'll see. Another gold dragon. They better retreat. Man, we don't have any easy R poison either. Follow me, follow me. Alright. Didn't see Roker in here. We'll try the other side. This guy's trying to scattershot me from distance. Doesn't he know that scattershot is better from close range? Plus, also doesn't work on high AC targets. Beef Pill says, why do you need another name? Gorbash is perfectly fine. Touche. Don says no one ever claims orcs are creative. Probably also true. Alright, is Roker around? Maybe not. Yeah, I'm just gonna auto explore now. I'm gonna say we probably are not gonna see Roker, unfortunately. Maybe that was just an orc pack. There are so many Titans. This is about number 7, I feel like. I found a literal pair of Bash Brothers. Perfect moon tone. Perfect. The Bash Bros. I love it. That's amazing. What are you trying to pick up here, Flesh? We must have picked up some things I didn't notice. Some fragile short bow. And a buckler of protection. Level 27, the final one. We're picking strength again. Naturally. Yeah, I don't think Roke is here, unfortunately. We got jebaited, boys. It's inaccuracy. Oh well. Maybe he is in Holy Pan. Sentinel's mark forms on me. Alright, that's not good. Let's get out of this thing. Not that I'm afraid we're gonna die, it's just that it's really hard for an orc pack to fight in this hallway. Okay, nothing came. Not even a mark brought Roker. No Roker, unfortunately. Okay. Roker does not spawn in Zot, so I don't think we're seeing Roker this game. That's alright. He probably wouldn't have converted anyway. Exactly, who needed the false prophet? That's okay. In which case, we're free to give away this +9 Bardish training. So I feel like Gorbash can have it. Both Gorbashes need weapons. We can give them, because they're Bash Bros, they can have a pair of Bardishes. So Gorbash can take one. The other Gorbash, I need to go get. This is a plain Bardish. Are there not other Bardishes? There's an artifact Bardish of flaming. Yeah, he can have that one. That also gives him some resistance. That's a pretty cool one. He can have an artifact Bardish. The Bash Bros. Alright, well we're ready to head into Zot. Let's do another roll call. See how our army's going. We'll call everyone into Orc. The game's lagging out. Okay, let's we got some gifts to give out. There's the other Gorbash. He takes the Bardish. No one else worthy. Okay, cool. Let's do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 20 warlords right now. I think at the start of this episode, what do we have? About 10. So in this episode, we've almost we either have or almost, maybe we had 11. Have doubled our warlord army. Oh lord, that's right. Beogh says extra stealth is very critical for Gorbash. Exactly, because you know when you're a Bash brother, subtlety is your thing, for sure. We can have a look. Oh man, this is awesome. I feel like an army of 20 warlords is pretty solid, you know, and we've still got Zot to go. So this is, I'm gonna probably rant about it the whole time, but you know, the common wisdom that makes me really angry every time is that by the time you've reached Zot, your orc army's worthless. They're all just gonna die. That's not true. We're gonna train more orcs in Zot. Just you watch. So if you wanted to, you could just bring the whole army to Zot. You know, you could run around with these 20. That would be fun. You could just O-tab Zot, just totally AFK while your orcs do everything. Or you could run around with, say, an elite force, you know, 4, 5, 6, something like that. That would also be really good. But I'm going to keep training them. I want as many as I can get. Don asked if I'm finishing the game today. Yes, I think so. I've done 15 rune Beogh before. That's already on my channel. You can go watch that if you want. So I think a 3 rune Beogh game is just fine. I mean, we've already got 20 warlords. We've done pretty well so far. Yeah, I want to get some more polearms just so we're ready for having more trained. Let's get... Are there more glaives of protection? Yes. Let's get a glaive of protection for the one to have. No more protection. The glaive of freezing is back in elf where we just were. I'll just grab the +2 glaive of flaming, that's fine. Okay, so we've got 2 more glaives to give out. Okay, let's go to Zot. Moon says that the 15-room Beogh game is probably the best playthrough on my channel. Yeah, it's up there. I always love playing Beogh games, they're so fun. So, yeah, 15 rune is more Beogh than normal, so yes, it stands to reason that it would be more fun. More Beogh. More Beogh with more Beogh. Did I get it? Oh, I have it. Okay, so we're ready to go to Zot. Probably I should go to Depths 4. Well, look, we got a random orc with us. Okay, let's see if he can survive. So we're going into Zot. Let's see if we can train up a plain orc in Zot. This is a good test. So again, the common wisdom, orcs no good in Zot. Let's see if we can train up a plain orc. And also we have a minus telly item, don't we? Yeah, there's a minus telly ring. There's also RF. Well, we probably won't even worry about it till we get to Zot 5, but that's probably something that we'd like to have with us. And actually, you know what? No, I'm going to get it now, because if we see Orbs of Fire, it would be good to have max RF. No, I take that back, it doesn't matter, we'll just smite them. Okay, never mind. I'm all over the shop. Yeah, no, we're fine. Okay. No, I'm just going to train shields. Let's focus Invo. Let's get Invo up to 27. We're going to be smiting Orbs of Fire. Almost guaranteed. So the more Invo, the better. Don like the artifact Null. There are a lot of fun runs that I've done. I had a lot of fun playing the Halfling game too. That was another really good one that I liked. Oh man, I'm just trying to bring the Storm Dragon back and we're just dying. Alright, come at me, bro. Turn off fighting so I get the Invo title. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's do that. We can try to get the Invo title. It'll be a bit more interesting and flavorful than just being called Slayer. Or whatever it's called when you get to 27. Also, I'm looking at this ghost vault. I didn't even see a ghost in there. Is it a ghost vault? Am I not seeing the ghost? I see it has an artifact Trident, which is potentially good for an orc, but the orange crystal statue is super dangerous in Zot. It can make Zot level enemies, so maybe we just won't bother with this. Yeah, those gloves are never going to be better than Gauntlets of War. Okay, let's back it up. I'm not walking very well. I'm near starving. What? Apparently it's hard to escape constriction even when you got 29 strength. Our dude's already a knight. Alright, he's definitely not ready to fight this large pack of Draconians, and neither am I. This is where the Invis armor would have been useful. I think I want our poison against that, because who cares about evasion? We've got 50 AC. We're gonna get miasmid. You need to retreat. You definitely cannot be standing in miasma. Ormophitic. Okay, he has been named. He's already Bogford, the Orc Knight. Beogh, or maybe he had it, but he's got a leather armor on now. Alright, so he takes a weapon. He can take the Protection Glaive, because he probably really does need help staying alive in here. I still got fighting on. You're right, thank you. I didn't turn it off. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings Halfling, that's the one. Beef Pill says, I rediscovered Crawl because it's one of the few games that works through the firewall of my player. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're able to play Crawl at work. That's great. I have the Orange Crystal plate armor to fight the Orange Crystal. That is true, but it's just you get swarmed by Volt's enemies. By Zot enemies. It's really dangerous. Let me take off the Poison Ring. Yeah, I'm going to inscribe the RF plus RC plus plus ring with equals R. Oops. Because that's one that we probably are not going to take off. We kind of need that, right? That's our only source of cold resistance. Yeah. If you inscribe a ring with equals R, then it won't prompt you to take that one off. It will just assume that when you change jewelry, you want to do the other one. Partly explored. Yeah, I'm not going to do the transporter. Oh, right, I didn't even magic map. That's how strong Beogh is. You don't even need to magic map. We should be doing that, though. We want to do that every floor. Yeah, and your play, your strongest play... Oh, we got yanked away, never mind. I was going to say your strongest play is to just pull enemies back to your upstairs. But, you know, when you get teleport trapped, it doesn't work so well. I'm putting on the R poison. This is kind of scary. I mean, we didn't get teleported that far, but we're sort of in the unknown. We have the Ghost Moth who's going to take all our magic points, so I won't be able to smite or recall if, say, Orbs of Fire turn up. I think I'm going to quaff an invis here. It might seem kind of overkill, but I can see this situation getting really bad. If we lose all our magic points and then an Orb of Fire or something comes around the corner. So yeah, none of those things can see invis. The Moth of Wrath will stop sucking you when you go invis. And I just want to get back to the upstairs. I guess we should rest. Yeah, okay. So that we can reset. Alright, I'm going to go get my orc. But yeah, as I was trying to say before we really got teleported, having your orc standing at the stairs and stair dancing enemies up to them is the strongest way to play this. JFC is always taken to magic mapping and diving to Zot 4. Yeah, some people swear by just diving Zot. I've had way more trouble having difficult orb runs that are made much harder, potentially, by not clearing it than I have by just dying in Zot 1 to 4. So I like clearing it for that reason. Plus we're also training orcs, so the more experience here we get in Zot, the better. But yeah, I don't know, I don't think I was recording it, but the first Crawl Sun Death Challenges tournament, I died. Because I dove Zot, I was trying to do the turn count one, and then on my orb run I had a crazy Panlord that was killing me. I had to teleport away, and because it was an uncleared floor, I just landed in, you know, a situation that was just as bad and I died. Whereas if I had fully cleared it, once I teleported away from that Panlord, probably would have been fine and lived. Anyway. Yeah, for sure. Mr. Tree. Ghost Moths are very scary. Even though they're, at this point in the game, not that scary. So yeah, like even just Bogfried, like he's helping me out here. He's helping me kill these things, and he's staying alive just fine. Will he stay alive just fine now with a double orb of fire though? That's a different question. I've also been super drained. Was that just from those? It was just from those things. Okay. We have 8 haste. We have 1 RF. I'm gonna tell him to run because he's gonna get owned pretty badly, pretty quickly. I'm gonna put on our extra RF here, which I never went and got because that was in the minus tally ring. Okay, never mind. Well, here's our test. So, can Bogfried stay alive? The answer is yes. Can we stay alive? The answer is probably also yes. I guess it's worth just hasting. And basically what we're going to do, as long as we don't get berserked by this Moth of Wrath, is just smite them to death. So yeah, smite, good ability. There goes 1. It can't miss. It ignores AC. And as you can see, even Orbs of Fire, it just chews through them. And, you know, we're still max piety right now. So how many smites did I do there? 5 or 6? Or 7? Still max piety. So pretty good ability. And we're not even maxed yet. I mean, we're at 25.5. We're almost maxed, but that gets even stronger. So yeah, as long as the Orb of Fire don't sneak up behind you, most of the time you can just smite them to death before they kill your orcs. Because even warlords, even Orb of Fire fireballs, they can usually live through, say, a couple of them. They're not going to get instantly killed in one. So, you know, you smite 2 or 3 times, maybe they didn't get fireballed twice and they still live. Anyway, smite is awesome. Okay, so Bogfried can chill here. We're going to test this one out. There's something going on in there. Right, here we go. We've got the Warper. Okay, good. There was a chance that the Warper would blink us off the stairs and just be super annoying. And we still never found a helmet. It's fine. I've already got my R poison on. How useful. There's another shifter. Hey Chris. You're welcome. The content entertains me too. Oh, that's part of you all being here. But yeah, happy to have you. I'm gonna bring Bogfried with me now. That's usually really terrifying to have the Moth of Wrath and the Gold Dragon together. But we have 50 AC. Oh man, did I just get way too cocky? It's fine. I'll smite him to death if we're gonna die. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I was making the point that I don't care about a Berserked Gold Dragon. We have way too much AC, but as you can see, still was killing us. We lost about 50% hit points there. So yeah, I guess I need to update that. Don't ever let them go berserk even if you have super insane defenses. Oh yeah, so Bogfried's trained up. In which case, let's get a new orc. So I'm going to do the thing where I recall them in. I tell them to stay until I get a knight. Oh man, most of them didn't get the message. It's alright, I retreat them away. You can stay. You can stay, you can stay, you can stay. I'm telling them wait here, hoping that our knight comes back. There he is, follow me. Alright, Auric, come on, let's go. Oh, okay, he came into a bad stair. Alright, come back up, not good. Okay, let's try a different stair. Draconian Whopper? What? Was I saying that instead of Whopper? If Beogh didn't have any of the Orc army stuff and just gave you Smite, it'd still be a good god? Yes, it would. That's why I think Beogh is the best god once you get up and going for 3 rune. Again, not the common wisdom. I feel like the common wisdom is that Beogh is sort of like a mid-tier god, not very strong. You're getting killed by the Draconian. Because the Draconian's berserk and has a battle axe. I think that's what's happening here to Auric. So I've retreated him away. Oh, and he's a warlord. Okay, easy. Next, so we have 22 warlords now. Let's get a new one. Or a new trainee. Oh, this is crazy. Retreat that way. Follow me. I'm gonna say now retreat the other way, so then we should get rid of Corona. Yeah, follow me. Alright, cool. So we got this Orc Knight. Train him up next. Make it to 23 maybe. Darren just finished a Formicid with plus 10 plate armor and a Lajitang of Vamp. Oh, and you could cast the Ice Cube spell? Do you mean the new level 9 Ice one? That sounds pretty bonkers. If you were casting that in a plus 10 plate armor. Pretty awesome. Matthew asks, when will the full force of the Orc army be unleashed? I don't know that we will. I mean, maybe we can. We can run around. The thing is that, like, you run around with 30 Orcs, they will die just because you can't keep them all on your screen. But yeah, we could run around for a little bit. Maybe we'll do the end of Zot 5 with the full army. Yeah. We can unleash them, see how they go. And if some die in battle, well, it'll be glorious. Get out of the poison, please, sir. I don't know how poisoned you are. Yeah, you look fine. You're less poisoned than I was. We have another Orc. Orc can take the Glaive of Flaming. Cool. Now it just needs to become a warlord. Fake says has unleashed the full force of the Orc army against the Abyss. No, Orcs get trapped in the Abyss. You never get them back again. That's no good. Okay, I need to be careful here. He's fighting a bunch of other ones. And I feel like he could just lose to this because I'm just losing to this. Is that a Crystal Spear guy? It is, okay. I need to quaff it, heal wounds here because we're in one-shot Crystal Spear range. I'm gonna smite this black one again to keep Auric alive. And step back. He's also poisoned, so he's in a lot of trouble. Step back again, so I'm not making myself susceptible to the Crystal Spear. I'm checking that these guys don't have axes, so they don't hit Auric. Which is good, he can help out. We are not quite in Crystal Spear range, but close. I could also just recall more Orcs in here, which is probably the play. Yeah, let's just recall some allies in. They'll make quick work of this. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Much better. And you see here Auric is ticking out to the poison. So if I just go back upstairs and wait, he should be fine. Yeah, that was actually probably a good thing, finishing that fight off quickly so that he wasn't going to get poisoned to death. Alright, everyone come back up. Okay, good job, team. Everyone retreat up. Because they're all warlords and Oryx and Knight, he's gonna end up below them all anyway. They're gonna... Oh, I lied. Did they not all get that memo? Yeah, they're pushing past him. Let's see if we can get Oryx on his own. I think we can. Like this? Nope. That's fine. We can run around with a team of 4. I'm just being lazy. Orcs don't actually get trapped in the abyss. That's just a hoax. Ah, very good. You know, if you hadn't pointed out that was a pun, I probably wouldn't have got it. Very good. Calculator Mango says you don't unleash the full orc army so I can take them out of the cursed dungeon with you. You don't think they want a chance to go out in glory in retrieving the Orb of Zot? Mango? We got Orc and RBO with us. I can get rid of RBO. That sounds mean to say, but... We just want Auric for the moment. Oh man, yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Hurting orcs. Ain't always easy. I feel like we can probably just fight this cursed skull. Cursed toe. Okay, maybe not. We're just gonna smite it. Never mind. Wait, it's still alive? Okay, it's all good. Alright, Auric is a warlord. That was quick. Let's get a new recruit. It's just the ghost moth. If it's just on its own, it's not scary. What about the fungus farm on the surface so they can live their lives in orc peace? I don't know. It's sort of like... you know, maybe they want the fungus farm after they retrieve the Orb of Zot. Anyway, we're going to try to get a knight here. There's one. Is that... Was that Jorge? It's Bogma. Okay. We got 2. No, we got 3. Okay. Let's... Oh, it's fine. Because we're not on the 4 that we want to go to yet. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, there are lots here. Whoops. we got so many orcs. It's getting more and more difficult to herd them. Ah, damn it. There we go. Alright. I've done this enough times that I'm good at it. A runed helmet. There you go. First magical helmet of the game. +1 helmet of sea invis. Our current hat is just a plain hat. Oh, also we have a cloak of poison resistance. Is that worth just having instead of the RF? Oh, good question. Well, I certainly want to upgrade my hat to the helmet because I can always enchant this up if I find another enchant armor, which we don't have any of the moment. No, I probably don't want to change cloaks. I'm happy having 2 pips of RF and a ring for the poison. I'm getting dispelled really badly. It hurts. David says that's propaganda. Propaganda. I see. I get the pun. I'm just struggling to say it. Propaganda, but with orc in the middle. You probably, yeah, don't want to be here. And I probably want R poison. It's one of those things where, you know, you don't need R poison in Zot, but it just makes your life so much easier. Because you just get so owned by the Green Draconians and the Gold Dragons if you don't have them. Also, we're dying here. What do? Maybe we dig a kill hole. Oh man, why am I getting so killed? Okay, we're actually just dying here. Bogmar needs to be retreated away. I'm gonna try for kill hole again. I'm pretty sure we can just fight these one at a time. We got 9 heal wounds. I'm gonna quaff one. Do I need Agi? We'll quaff Agi too. Probably not necessary, but I'm thinking as well about keeping Bogmar alive. Let's heal again. Quaff Berserk? I don't think I want to quaff Berserk. I want to have the ability to smite if things get out of hand. You're making that one. Amplifier. I've been slowed. Do I need a haste? We got 7. I'm just gonna haste. Again, like I can just recall my orcs in. I'll be 100% fine here. But I'm thinking about Bogmar. Plus they'll also get pretty owned here in the miasma. So I'm just smiting right now. Oh, there we go. He's warlorded. That's good news. Man, how am I fully poisoned to death? We have our poison. Alright, we better cure. And what can you do? You can upheaval. I don't know that you can kill me with upheaval, but I don't want to find out. We're gonna heal wounds. You are not the one. Good. Yeah, he's not the one with Crystal Spear. Alright, Bogmar's fine. Okay, we're fine. Let's go back upstairs. That was bad. I don't know, that just got really out of hand. I don't know how that got so crazy. But we got another warlord. Liam just won a silly game with a halfling hunter of Sifmuna and no magic training. Killed all the orbs of fire with absolute 0. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we're gonna keep training. Oh man, we have so many orcs. Okay, so this is a random orc knight. He's not named, and he already has a Bardiche. So if he becomes named, he's the perfect guy to get a gold dragon scales. And that will make him way more survivable. I won't have to worry about all those poison clouds. I won't have to worry so much about orbs of fire. Like, I mean, obviously orbs of fire will still kill an orc with RF, but they won't die so quickly. I'm yelling. Why are you not coming? Let's get you away. I've still got the R poison on. I'll switch back to evasion. Orcrist. It looks like it should be Orkist, O-R-K-I-S-T, but it's Orcrist. Alright, so he gets the gold dragon scales. He's now got a Bardiche and a gold dragon scale, so he should be like perfectly fine here in Zot. That is an artifact, Storm Dragon Scales. Interesting. Oh man, we're getting owned. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. My Lamp of Fire is inert too. It's fine. My issue is that we get lightning bolted over and over again by the black ones. Okay, if I do that, it will stop. He has cold resistance, so this is fine. Otherwise, that would also be really bad. You just get blasted over and over again, but he doesn't care. Let's check this out. +1 Storm Dragon Scales. Meh. This also looks not great. I'm gonna step back so he's not getting blasted. Okay, this is... Oh wait, he's got Gold Dragon Scales. Yeah, I don't care. I was about to say, as long as the Gold Dragon down there doesn't do the Poison Cloud. But yeah, no, I don't care. It's fine. And he's a Warlord. Nice. And we got another Gold Dragon Scales. Cool, for the next guy. Great. Okay, on to the next. We need more. Look how many dudes we're training up in Zot. It's crazy. Oh my god, we don't even have... Okay, any knights left. Here's one. Here's a warrior. We have an orc warrior. I don't know where the other Jorge is. Okay, on to Zot 4. I'll leave him here, just in case. Looks like a fairly standard floor. I don't want a knight to fight a green one. But he can fight the purple one just fine. But can I? No. He also has a halberd already, so he's going to be another good Gold Dragon Scales target or candidate. Double Storm Dragon. Eeriwax says, wow, success really went to UE4's head. He really thinks he's the end-all Beogh. As in end-all Beogh. Very funny. That's terrible. You should feel bad. Like some of the other puns I've said, that's great, like very funny, but with your one, you should feel bad. He's kind of in trouble. No, he's alright now. Okay. Puns are so awkward. Oh, oh dear. Oh, chat. That was awkward with an ORC. Oh dear. What sort of community have I fostered? Bad pun telling community. You do feel terrible. Good. Cursed Toe. I'm gonna hope that we can just fight it without having to smite. Also note we made it to 27 invocations, so our title is Ultra Violent for the Messiah. Vegzy says, you think the puns are your fault? I think the puns aren't my fault. Well, I'm glad you're happy to take the fall, but I think I've instilled the bad pun telling. We've been teleport trapped about 5 tiles. That's fine. He does not have the R poison though. Okay, come back. So now we'll train fighting again to get that to 27. And we'll focus shields as well. Done exploring. Okay. Let's train up our guy first. And once he's a warlord, or he might just do it on this pack. Nope. Once he's a warlord, we'll think about doing the full team. Although I think it might be better to do the full team just to fight the lungs, rather than all of Zot 5. And I'm also wondering if I want to go get the minus telly ring, so we don't get separated from our army. There you go. He's a warlord, but unnamed as yet. Cyrus. Okay. Cyrus has a halberd. He is taking a gold dragon scales. Okay. You know what? I want to get the other Jorge. We have Jorge, the Spanish orc, the original Jorge. I think he's just a warrior. Let's see if we can train him, and then maybe we'll consider our training complete. Man, we have so many warlords. I think we have 24 now. Was that him? No. He has a trident, I think. There he is. Okay. We're gonna bring Jorge to Zot 5. He's just on exchange, you know? He was just coming to study a bit abroad, and before he knows it, he's being brought into Zot. Although he didn't come. Where is he? He really doesn't want to. I mean, I get it. He's over here somewhere. Here's this one. How are we gonna get Jorge to come? Like this? Okay, I think we did it. Very good. Jorge the Orc Warrior. Alright, we're doing Zot 5 together. Stay there for the moment though. Oh yeah, I didn't magic map. We'll do that in a second. Cool. So we're going to X out our lungs. That's kind of a dangerous one for Jorge because he's an axe user, but he's standing back. Alright, cool. Jorge's going to Orc Knight. We'll get you there. Yeah, I was about to say that's a shifter. That's actually really dangerous because we're going to be pulled off the stairs. It's fine. Cactus is in awe of my Beogh micro skills. I've practiced it a fair bit, but yeah. Once you get the hang of it, you know, you learn the orc herding. Yeah, it would be useful if you could give each orc like a specific command. Like, I don't know, you know, you bring up your orc screen like this, and it tells you what your orc's instructions are, and you can just go through and change them, or you know, to follow or not, or what have you. But anyway, I'm okay with using this system. I just know a lot of people, other people aren't. But as you can see, you know, it takes a little bit of practice, and it can be a little bit fiddly, but it's not that bad. Alright, I'm just doing this without the minus telly ring. So at any point we might get yanked into the lungs. I'm running around poisoned. I probably should not do that. If I need to, we have 5 resistance, so I can get max RF anyway. Alright, let's go, Jorge. Fighting Orb Guardians. You're a long way from Spain right now. And what have we got? Just lots of Guardians. That's fine. It does. Jorge's been Warlord already. Alright, well, no, we're playing 0.24. It doesn't show us the traps yet. Okay, so that's. We got our Orc army now. I feel like it's complete now that Spanish Jorge is Warlorded. Let's have a roll call. Let's see how many Warlords we have. The game is totally lagging out. There's no one worthy, so we don't have any more to gift. We have 27 Warlords. Should we run down the list? We've got 2 Arbeos, an Argrim, Bogbrand, Bogdar, Bogfred, Bogmar again, Boric, Gorbash, and Gorbash the Brush Bros. 2 Jorges, the Spanish exchange student Orc Bros. We've got Corona, Margrim, Morbeo, Murdo, Ognian, Auric, not another Auric, Orcist, another Auric, Orquin, Auric, Cyrus, Warbeer, Warak, 3 Waraks. There you go. That's all our Warlords. Pretty awesome. Oh, it's so glorious. Alright. Well, insane army. Yeah. We're into the lungs now. Do we want to bring the whole army into the lungs with us? Every RBO, Tom and Warrak. Yeah, they're all kitted out too. There have been a lot of polearms this game. I feel like it would be fun to bring the whole army for a bit of a run around. Let's do it. It'll be glorious. Well, okay, hang on. I'm gonna see what our traps are first. I also really don't like doing this with the ability to be teleport trapped, because, if we've got the whole army with us and we get teleported away, they'll get massacred. But anyway, let's find out what our traps are first. Because if we have permanent teleport traps, okay, there's nothing on this side, then obviously that won't work so well. Oh, that's dispersal. Can we just call them all Warak to reduce confusion? That's it. The 3 brothers, they're all just Warak. You're all Warak. You just don't have to think about it too hard. Alright, yeah, I want to bring the army in. Let's do it. It'll be fun. Okay, how do we do this? Come out here somewhere and just recall everyone in. Might be the best way to do it, because it's probably hard to get, this many warlords to follow you downstairs. Alright, here we go. Who's ready for a massive orc pillage session? We're gonna run in. We've got 28 warlords, a bunch of other warriors and the like, some unnamed ones. We're gonna see if we can get the Orb of Zor. It's gonna be glorious. If any go down, they'll be going down doing what they love. It'll be glorious. It'll be fine. I like how all our plain orcs are taking point though. They're heading up the front. Alright, let's go plain orcs. Don't worry. We might not see too many orbs of fire. My problem is I'm too fast because of the boots are running. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. So I'm going to take this kind of slowly. If we see any orbs of fire, we've got to smite them immediately. I'm already hurt though. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'll just see how this goes. So, if this Ancient Lich does anything scary, we'll want to smite him to death. See, he makes a fiend or something. But otherwise, we'll just keep fighting. Yeah, okay. That Orc Warrior, see, he just died a glorious death trying to fight an Ancient Lich on his own. That's fine. I could use a recall again to focus my warlords to the front. Yeah, I know I can, but I'm amused by this. I'm amused by all the plain orcs just running in first. Okay, let's see if we can wait here for a bit. Okay, I want to smite to death the electric golem. Dangerous to me, I don't have RLEC, and obviously super dangerous to our orcs. Alright. Yeah, we saw an Orb of Fire. Let's keep going. Orb of Fire gets smote to death. I don't have time to try to retreat our orcs out of the poison. So, oh, okay, this is getting sketchy. Also, where's the rest of our army? Where's everyone else? Okay, let's, okay, this isn't good. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Probably by hasting is the first thing I want to do. And then probably I want to recall again, because I want the rest of everyone. We've been netted. Okay, I gotta do this real slow, because like this, if we just get, we got triple Ancient Liches. If we get Crystal Speared a bunch, we're in trouble. I'm thinking this might be a good time to read a random blink scroll, but that could take us up. Maybe I'll just heal wounds. Okay. And again. Okay. A bit better now. Yeah, alright. That is a fiend. Let's smite this guy before everyone gets tormented. Oh god. The guy's not going down. For whatever reason, the fiend didn't torment once, so that was good. And we want to get out of here. Okay, this has been a bit crazy. Let's get out. Okay. I don't know if anyone went down. Should we do another roll call? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Did we have 27 or 8? We had 27, right? Six, 27. Did we have 27 or 28? I don't know. In either case, for how crazy that was, that went okay. And I think maybe we'll chill a bit. So I'll take some with me. Look, we'll bring a couple of the elite, a couple of warriors, and we'll see how we go. I start at 27. Okay, good. So I didn't actually lose a single warlord during that, which is good news because that got a bit crazy. This is Crawl, of course it's 27? Ah, yes, of course. Of course it would be 27. You are right. Okay, well, we got to do the massive charge. I don't know, I don't want to risk them anymore. Although if we're just fighting guardians and things, we could bring them back. Yeah, we're losing random warriors, but none of the warlords. Oh, I'm getting dispersed. Orb of Fire, smite it. Also, I'm gonna read Fear, because I want to get rid of that Moth of Wrath. I don't want him to berserk the Orb Guardian. And I'm gonna start smiting the Electric Golem as well. Okay, we're in Orb of Fire. Good, it went down. It took, what, 3 smites? The Moth of Wrath is back. I've just noticed we've been marked. Okay, that's what's going on here. Alright, we're gonna fear the Moth of Wrath again. I'm not ready to deal with Berserk Orb Guardians, although I'm not ready to deal with that ever. That's not something you ever want. Oh, we're getting Dispersal too. Let's fear it again. We don't have the Guardians at the moment, but we still have a Gold Dragon that we'd rather not go Berserk, and there's no one at the top. It looks like our friends are fighting stuff behind us. That's not good. Oh, they are. That's fine. Okay, I don't like how poisoned Ogric is. So I feel like our best bet here, we're being chased by a Guardian, a Moth of Wrath. It's not that scary. Okay, so I think our best bet here is to quickly run back upstairs and heal him before he ticks out to poison. Okay, and we'll recall everyone again. Still got 27. Alright, the full team's still alive. See, you didn't have to worry too much, Mango. As in Jorge. I feel like chat's trying to make Jorge puns, but I don't get any of them. Alright, well we got marked then, so I'm pretty sure we're more or less done with this. So we had, what, 3 Orbs of Fire? And we smote them all just fine. I don't think a single one of the Orbs of Fire got a Fireball on our team. You can see, if you just smite things, you see how quickly you kill them. In which case, it's time to leave the dungeon, right? Yeah, alright, let's do it. So what I'm going to do is, maybe I'm going to prep for this. Let's go to D1 first. You might be thinking, what the hell are you doing? I'm making it such that all our orcs can leave the dungeon with us. Or, we'll see. I don't remember what our entrance vault was. Where is it? It's over here. Okay, yeah. See, we got all these walls in the way, but we want our orcs to come with us. So I'm going to dig these away so we can have the team with us. Gotta be ready. I feel like this was a bit of a puzzle. How can you get rid of the walls using the fewest digging charges? That should do it. Use my digging one on the way down to open up our walls? No, that's lazy. We're fine. Think about it. We've still got smite and we got this crazy army. Like we can fight Panlords if we get any on the orb run. We'll be fine. Alright, so now we're ready. Let's get rid of this stupid robe. I don't want that in my family picture as we leave, you know. Okay, cool. I don't want these clubs either. It's just, you know, gonna ruin the vibe. Okay, cool. We're ready. I don't want to accidentally walk out the exit. Back to Zot 5. This is very gratuitous, but you know, you need to do these things for Beogh. Let's eat to engorged. Let's go do this. So I'm gonna read the teleport scroll first. 1 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab the Zot Orb. Hopefully teleport out. That will do. GD0. Just a random executioner and a random Orc Priest. Let's go, Orc Priest. Give me my orb run, buddy. That's fine. Don't kill the priest though. I'd feel bad if you did that. Good. Alright, there's a Panlord. What do you have? Disintegrate, summon Eyeball, summon Greater Demon. How fast are you? Fast. It's fine. What I'm going to do is I only have 4 digging charges left. Where do my digging charges go? That's not fair. What I'm going to do here, I could very easily just haste, recall my orcs so that the orcs block the Panlord and then just run to the stairs. But I can use a summoning scroll and do a similar thing. So these ugly things will get in the way too. And we are going to use one of our digging charges. It's a Elephant. That's fine. Hard for a Elephant to chase you because it blinks a lot. Alright, cool. That was easy. I don't know if our Orc Priest buddy died or just is back there, but that's alright. Sorry, Wingman. That's a Brimstone Fiend. I could very easily smite it, or I could very easily run. It's on the edge of our line of sight, and we have Boots of Running. So if I just walk away, we actually don't have to fight it. And I'll just walk around to one of the other upstairs. There's a hatch there that I never tested. Otherwise, obviously, I could just smite the Fiend to death, but I don't know. We'll hang on to our piety. We don't want to lose our title. So you'll notice that we've dropped to Ultraviolent for the Apostle. If I wanted to stay the Messiah, it would have had to be 6 piety. So I guess we would have had to go run around in the Abyss or something for a little while. It's okay. Oh, people are saying rip Orc Priest. Did he go down? That's alright, he bought us some valuable time. Another Fiend, but we're on the upstairs. It was kind not to hit us with the torment as we went up. That's a Hell Sentinel, that's fine, we can also just run away. Boots of Running are pretty good. Alright, I'm no longer corroded. It took me out of Auto Explore just to tell me I'm no longer corroded. Very kind of it. Alright, here we are at the end. We got a final boss, Orb Guardian. Do you reckon an army of 28 warlords can take down an Orb Guardian? We'll have to find out. I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to watch. Okay, it went down with the first 5 or whatever. Convert to Okawaru? What is wrong with you? I'm very tempted to ban you from the chat right now. What is wrong with you? Look at this. This is so awesome. We're just slowly recalling everyone in, admiring the army as we go. Jorge shouts, Hill Orcs are the best. Not wrong, Jorge. He's probably just practicing his English. Alright, we finished recalling our our enemies. Who's this guy? I want that Jorge to just heal up so we can take a screenshot here. I'll hit 5, we'll rest. Okay, a Balrog. He's gonna blow everyone up. I'm gonna smite him. Do you like the how well trained everyone was? Everyone just stood here at attention. in the family photo pose rather than running to fight the Balrog. Man, this is annoying. I want to be fully healed. It's alright. I'll take the screenshot now, but let's have a look actually. So, this is one last time. I'm not going to raid them all again. We did that before. But yeah, this is a pretty awesome army. I'm going to take a screenshot. Give me a sec. I'm going to paste that. Raid emulation? Man, so many of you are trying to get banned right now. These aren't even funny jokes. Joking about converting to Okawari from Beogh, and joking about emulating all the orcs. God. There are a few topics that I won't accept joking on, but this is one of them. Okay, you got the screenshot. Cool. Alright. Well, where's Mango? Are you still there, Mango? Because we've managed to bring them all out of the accursed dungeon, ready to go fungus farm. Oh, I don't know, also maybe pillage as orcs, now that we got the power of the Orbazot with us. Calculated is there. You're trying to imagine the lower orcs trying to rush into the family photo. Alright, awesome, let's get the win. Let's give a praise beer just to leave the dungeon, and we'll head out with our full army intact. One of them says, "Be careful." right on the final turn. You're leaving the dungeon. Watch out for those stairs. Those stairs, you know, you can trip. They're slippery sometimes. Awesome. Oh, that's so sick. I love playing beer so much. Did it. Made it out. 27 warlords. A bunch of good memories. Really fun to do it on stream with everyone and your very silly puns. That is it. All the orcs escaped to the surface. Who knows what will happen next? Some hijinks, I'm sure. Cool. Yeah, I'm just basking in the happiness. Happy ending for sure. And yes, another Beogh win. That was the last one of our 0.24 game of the months. From next month, I say next month, but it might actually be next month before I play again, but I don't know, we'll see. That's going to be 0.25, and because there are a lot of spell overhauls and changes in 0.25, I think for the next few games we're going to be testing new spell species, new spell backgrounds, that's the one. I think next might be Deep Elf Ice Elementalist, maybe? But anyway, there's a couple of runs that are going to be reworked spellcaster backgrounds, so that should be fun. I haven't played a lot of 0.25, so we'll see how that goes. There'll still be food, but yeah, new overworked spells and the like. Didn't crash the server though. If I held tab with these 25 warlords, it probably would have had a chance to crash it. But no, I did not do that. Alright, I'm going to head off. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. It's been fun. As always, beer has been fantastic. And I hope you all have great weekends.